All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody there on stream. I see one royal viewer. Maybe there's more. Let's check on YouTube itself. Oh, there's 5 viewers. Good morning, everyone. So we are doing a group flight, but on my side, it's more of a test flight. I need to see if the Zibomod does what the level up did because I already reported it to Zibo. So now I want to kind of recreate what happened yesterday and just confirm with Zibo that it's recreatable, that it is really a problem. So we're going to do what we need to do, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Right, my ACARS is loaded, gents. I need to complete my setup and then we can go. Morning, Steve.
In real life, they're taking off 16. Shall we do that as well, Nico? Instead of 3-4? Then you don't need to backtrack. It's a backtrack else. 3-4 is a backtrack.
I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. So let's go for 16.
Shall we do that, guys?
Yeah,
Runway 16.
16. We can do that.
That works for me.
Will you change it then in that plan? Because if somebody else comes in...
Yeah, we can do that. Right, then we do the teardrop back to the airport. That's fine.
Yeah,
Copy.
The TIGRA 2 November or something? Yeah, TIGRA 2 November.
I'm taking Bravo. TIGRA 2 Bravo. The November is...
okay.
Is a completely different ball game. Taking Bravo.
Oh, I need to zoom in then.
Yeah,
you need to zoom in. You need to zoom in those Navigraph charts sometimes. Yeah, I didn't see it.
It's more comfortable than that other one.
Yeah, you're right. So, of course.
Here you go. Okay, everything's updated on my side. I just have to update my FMC. Morning, Dominic. Morning, Geert. Goeiemorgen. Yeah, happy Merry Christmas and all those things to you guys as well. Morning, David.
Good morning.
Flight level 140.
Yeah, I've got 18. What happened yesterday, just to put you guys in the picture, is during the climb at about 16,000 feet, I moved the MCP up to 240, changed the overhead, and then I pressed the altitude intervent. The level up 800 never climbed up to 24. It went to like 23, 23.5, and then it immediately started descending. And then me and Sasso troubleshooted this thing. We had to reset the whole autopilot situation. And this is what I want to try and recreate. So you guys do your thing, but I'm just telling you what I need to do to make sure that I can recreate the problem or not, and then report back to Zibo, because that definitely is a bug.
But are you starting at 180 or 140?
No,
because
180. My initial is 180.
In your Skymatix VA, it was 140, namely.
Yeah, but I always use step climb. I don't take that. That's just a suggestion. Always take step climb.
Oh, I thought it overruled.
You have to tell step climb. If step climb is enabled, that will overrule the VA. That then SimBrief looks at the weather and gives you the better.
So what you do in SimBrief is you go to edit.
No, you don't. No, you don't. In the VA, on the right-hand side, just next to where it says the flight level, there's step climb, and you say enable re.
You enable it there.
Yeah, okay. You don't even go into SimBrief. I never go into SimBrief ever.
Oh, okay,
Everything
okay,
is there.
okay. Ah, my wrong. Okay. I always thought you put it in SimRivan. Okay, that's
No,
clear.
no,
That's
no.
clear. No problem.
Right, and we want $1F. Execute. That's freaky.
Very nice driver download on a very slow land line.
Yeah, that's pity. He's in his vacation house, Nico. He's in 1 meter of snow there somewhere.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we had 1.5 days of snowing.
Wow. Oops, wrong way. So there's the teardrop. We had a heat wave, and the next moment we had 2 or 3 days worth of rain here as well. And today is the first day that it's kind of in the middle somewhere. And I can tell you one thing, I can feel the heat's coming again. Here we
Coming
go.
back.
Oh yes, relentless. This boarding. Start looking for me now, Uncle John, maybe. I don't know.
That makes life easier, runway 16. Hey, Nico. When you're going to push back, you've got the C line and the A line. The A taxi line and the C taxi. The C taxi line is near the gates, and the A, all the alpha, is further from the gates. Where you're going to push from? Where you're going to push to?
Well, for me, where I'm standing, I only have one
Oh,
option,
yeah. You
and
got
that
only
is,
C. There, you
yeah.
got 2 options.
No, I don't. I don't want to push with my backside to you. I'm going to push my backside away from you, so you can push any
Yeah.
which way you want to. But I'm literally just pushing right there
So
onto.
I could push to alpha.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Ground to
thought was.
cockpit, plan acknowledged. Coming through the main when you're ready.
I was always hesitating to do.
No,
Do
man,
that.
that's why we talk to each other and then we quickly make a plan to help each other. You
No, no,
see?
no, no. But just in real life, I mean, what do they do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this airport.
I think they'll take alpha to push back.
You might be surprised. They might not even actually do a pushback here.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
You know, it's such a small airport. They might not even have a bloody pushback.
No. Yeah, you could turn there on your place. You could just turn. Yeah.
Right, I'm loaded and I'm late. Let's rush through this.
Guess what?
Hmm.
Our plane is ready, but I'll wait for Peter. I think for a while.
Yeah, why not?
Ready for pre-flight procedure. Trim up.
Is it working, Peter?
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
It's also 8:40 in your place, huh, Nico? Or is it earlier?
Sorry, it's talking in my
Local.
ear. Say again, Owen.
Local? Is it local 8:40 at your place? Yeah.
9:45
Oh, 9:45 even.
in South Africa. Yes, in Joburg.
We've got 8:44 now.
Before start procedure
Yeah,
complete.
you're an hour behind, probably daylight savings.
Ready
We don't
for
use
before
daylight
start
savings, remember.
checklist.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Oops. Need to change my MTL. Am I a proper schematics now, Nico?
See?
Or
Yes.
Dave?
So
Yes.
connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Corfu traffic Skymatix 001, push and start.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Yep, he's moving. Werkt het beter of niet?
N2.
Beter.
Yes.
Werkt het?
AMD software has detected that the driver install failed. But let me check. I have to restart the machine, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Good morning, Skymatix pilots.
Morning, Uncle
Starter
John.
Morning.
cutout.
Good morning.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Well, you know what? I'll push back and we'll do a parallel taxi, Nico. Hey, I'll let you pass. Oh, no, is that enough room anyway? No.
Gonna be tight, but I guess if I take the
It's fine,
line
it's
closest
fine.
to the runway and you take the first one, or vice versa, we might be able to squeeze through.
Yeah, we can check. We can check if that should be possible, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just watch the paintwork.
I'll do that.
25 N2.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Taxi
Disconnecting
insurance.
throttle. Stand by.
Stupid. 108. Like we're getting there.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Joystick. Here rather.
Calibrate.
Yes. Always. When I jump between the level up and the Zibo, it always needs a calibration. Regardless of that once a week or once in 2 weeks calibration, it always needs this.
That makes sense, does it?
No, it doesn't make sense. They've each got their own controller profile, but they influence each other somehow. I don't know.
That incident last night, Nico, was exactly 1 minute 46 in. That's where it kicked off.
Yeah, it was actually a day or two ago already. I heard about it yesterday already. I was told about it.
Okay. I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd mention it.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time. Connect this.
But Sam and Zibo always talk to each other, so I can guarantee you he sent his report in already.
Okay, okay. And the strange part was he was applauding the mod, saying
Yeah,
how good it was, and then suddenly, bam, it happened.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just a piece of code. Zibo will fix
Yeah.
it.
Of course, of course.
I had my own issues last night with the level up, and you can see in the dev room I've already reported it to Zibo. So this is why I'm doing this flight again, because I want to make sure that it is reproducible, so I can show Zibo
Yeah.
before taxi procedure.
Just to confirm it is a bug.
Procedure.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a bug, it's obvious, but you know how we operate. We just always want to make sure.
Yeah, double check.
Skymatix 4.09, ready to push and start, stand 6.
Right, Owen, I'm going to push
Yeah.
between you guys now.
Yeah, I'm going to
taxi between you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to put the overhead on.
Taxi lights on.
I'll hurry up, Dave, don't worry.
Back in the air.
Always.
Good.
Oh, that's the reason. It's enough room, eh?
Good.
It's half a wing distance.
Good.
It's one wing distance anyway. Hey, you're going fast?
Yeah,
So he's going fast, isn't he?
He's going fast, man.
I'm trying to qualify for the Formula One, guys.
Yeah.
You know, just have a heart.
Half the bird is on.
You're a bit early for that.
I'm
now.
trying to get your license, eh?
Alright, I'm slowing down now.
Oh, Peter, if you push back
Before
to
takeoff
Charlie.
procedure.
Or shall I make a bit room? I'll make a bit room for you.
Procedure.
Oh, Dave is taking Charlie as well.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Flaps 5 set. Green light. Detent. Stabilizer trim. 5 units
Corfu
set.
traffic Skymatix 001, line up and takeoff runway 16.
Transponder. TARA set. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Approaching 17.
Runway 16 confirm.
On runway.
I am ready for your
17.
takeoff.
I made
Takeoff.
room for Peter to push back. How are you doing, Dave? Next to me?
I'm ready to taxi.
Stabilized.
Yeah, you go ahead.
There you go, guys. See you on the other
Takeoff
side.
thrust set.
Oh, Toga.
Yep, see you on the other side. Yeah, it's called Toga, Nico.
Toga.
Hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Acceleration altitude. Flaps 1 set. Approaching transition.
I thought it was Peter standing behind me, but it's David.
Transition altitude.
We've got two Davids. It's David Meinhardt standing was standing on the right side of me.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Okay, explain this start.
Nice.
Setting up the airplane now.
You got confidence in it?
Of course, of
No.
course.
Shall I taxi then, or
Yeah, just go. I have to
wait
that,
for a while?
No, okay, just go. I'm setting up now, so it will take another, I think, 5-7 minutes.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Dave Williams.
Yes.
Did you take off already?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Put my timer.
I made a mistake there because when
Flight level 100.
when I think it was
Flashing light
John
switches
that called for Nico. It's called Toga. I want to press Toga. I couldn't cancel it.
You just had to go. That's a
Oh,
good
God, I
one.
better take off.
Yeah,
That's a classic, that is.
yeah. That's
Wonderful.
That's Uncle John getting in my head.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but that's what Uncle John does.
Yeah. Came in, steered it up, and boom. Hit. A hit.
Listen. I've been working so hard here, getting everything done and making everybody happy on all the platforms. Let me get back to my chat. Herman, good morning. Goeiemorgen. Is there any way to enable step climb in the VA instead of being disabled? Might make life easier. Steve, go into VA support, tag Marco Abuelo, Grandpa. Tag him and ask him to change that to enabled always on, if possible. Ask him. He'll tell you. Good morning, Kev. Merry Christmas. Morning, Alex. Good morning, Flatsimmer. Chris, dude, that was literally the smoothest takeoff I've ever had. Yeah, excellent. I'm flying KPH today. That's fantastic. The taxi was smooth too. Fantastic. Dominic, your X-camera views, do you have them assigned to buttons? Yes. Yes, I do. I have my numpad on the right-hand side of my keyboard. Everything is assigned there. Good morning, Carl. Yeah, great holidays. Merry Christmas. Hello, Andrew. There you are. Good morning. Good morning.
Kira traffic with scanner 121, taxiing to runway 16 via Alpha.
Look, when you do a free flight, there is a bit of a bug. You have to kind of cycle it. But when you do a scheduled flight, you know, that one that's already in the database, it's always on the off position. You just have to enable it, you know. It's one of those things, unfortunately. If Marco can change it, that would be great, because then we don't care for what it says, you know. It will give, somebody will give what it needs to give. So please ask him.
Might come better if it comes from Unica.
You know what? I can always add to what Steve is saying. But I tell you what, Uncle John, my hands are full. I'm currently on the level up servers.
No. I'm not saying now.
Yeah.
I just think there'll be more value in it if it comes from Unica.
Well, it could also have more value if it comes from an ordinary user as well, because
Of course,
I can
as
just
well.
second it.
Yes, agreed.
Kira traffic, Kayla 121, taking off runway 16.
Chris, no, the cabin announcements in the level up is not changeable. It has to come through the F mod, so you'll have to go onto the level up Discord and speak to them about it. And the HUD is blank. I don't know, mine worked, so I don't know why yours is blank. Mine actually worked flippin' good, too good to be true. So yeah, I don't know. When did you test it? I mean, was it in a position where it was supposed to be on? No, don't know. It's supposed to work. Right, okay, so now let me go up to 240. This is actually, I should have done this a little bit earlier. There's 240. 240. Now we're going to press the altitude intervent button. And now we need to see that this aircraft actually climbs to 250.
4024.
Papa, justify, you need to have the correct version of better pushback, then it works. I mean, it works for everybody, so there's no reason it shouldn't work for you. Make sure that you get the latest Explain 12 version, then it will work, must work.
Anybody think it's Christmas?
It is Christmas. We're handing out aircraft left, right, and center, and we're doing support on all the platforms, and everybody's busy. And tell you what, it's been since freaking 5 a.m. this morning that I woke up. I've been chatting with everybody.
I'm just getting worried what Dave's up to at the moment.
No, Dave's okay. I trust him. Don't you worry about Dave. I don't think a livery should change it, but just play around with it, see. There you are working. Oh, poor man. Tell you what, I worked yesterday. When you didn't see me online, I was working. I completed 2 systems for customers yesterday. and today is my first day off. Yeah, then if you've got the updated version, Papa Justify, then there's something influencing it. It must work. The only place where I know where it does not work is at Amsterdam, Flight Tampa, Amsterdam. And in the last update, I actually think the guy fixed it. So
I did Amsterdam twice this week. I was very pleasantly surprised.
okay, good.
I'm sure Erwin made some comments on this as well.
Yeah. It's I did some. They did some backstage work there because I had issues over Ruhrgebiet in Germany. Koblenz. It's gone.
Runway 1 for immediate takeoff.
I've got no FPS loss there anymore.
Yeah, mine disappeared as well.
That's good.
Yeah, not completely, but it didn't go down to 10 or something.
Oh no, never went down to that. About 24, I think, was the lowest.
I think mine was even higher. It went down to 12 before, and now it was about 27, 28, nearly 30.
Yeah.
You see, now it works. This is annoying. The only difference between this flight and last night's flight is I did the up to 24 bug up during the climb, still not after it leveled off. I wonder if that would make a difference. Means I need
Say
to
again,
fly
what did you do? What did you do?
Last night when I was bugging up from 18 to 24,000 foot, I did the bug up during the climb at approximately 16,000 foot while the aircraft was still climbing. I forced the next level, right? This time it leveled off at 18,000, then I did the bug up. So I'm wondering if there's a difference in the Zibo code, what that is related. I'll mention it to Zibo because now I'm confused. It means I'm going to have to do this flight again, but I'll do it offline. And then do the bug up while I'm still climbing, not after I leveled off on 18,000.
Yeah, it's important you do like for like.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Anyway, it seems to be working. I mean, there I am. Last night it refused point blank. It did not want to go to 24,000. It just didn't. Dominic, as far as I know, they didn't go bankrupt. They did hit a bad spot. But the original guy that had the design and the idea in the beginning, he's still going. He split up from the other guy that he says took him for a ride. So as far as I know, Honeycomb is still very much alive, but struggling. So you're going to have to just contact Aerosoft support. Speak to them first and then speak to the Honeycomb guys. When I contacted them for my support on my Bravo that started to die like a year ago already, whoever I spoke to, I physically called the guy in the US somewhere. The moment he heard I was from South Africa, he didn't want to talk to me anymore. Just said, sorry, we don't support you guys there. End of story. So,
that is strange.
yeah, look, if you take the postage or courier costs into account, it's totally uneconomical to even try and support South Africa. It's just
Yeah.
So unless you buy a container full and you reserve 25% of your stock for replacement and then ship the whole kit and caboodle back as a container again, it's almost impossible to do it, because if you take the customs and excise duties and tax and VAT and all the other crap that goes in there, it just becomes impossible to do business here. It's ridiculous. If you buy a honeycomb yoke locally, we pay between 10 and 12,000 rand for one, and you're talking about an item that's like 250 euro, and they multiplied by 3 or 4 or 5. You know, that's the landing cost. That's what the whole story comes down to. It's ridiculous. You know, so it doesn't. Oh, look, there it's doing it again. Look, it's decided to descend again. So we are able to recreate it. You see, it's not sticking to the 240. No, this one is actually going up again. Let's see how far it goes up. But it's not right. So we are able to recreate it. Okay.
Hey, Aaron, you're flying over me.
Morning, Merry Christmas, Christopher.
Well, eh? Aren't I a bit slow?
KLM 957, pushing back to start.
Oh, it says max 230 during that turn.
Stupid.
Pacific KLM 957, taxiing to runway 16.
Right, let's see, 48 on the courses. Let's go to the loop quickly. Catch them on the downturn, descending.
Oh, the winds are down to 40 knots. They were 20 earlier. 20
We've got,
knots crosswind, eh?
yeah, we've got 13 cross and 6 coming on the nose at this
Yeah,
time.
about, yeah.
And we've got rain. Apparently. Yeah, there is doing that descent thing again. I think this instance might be wind. It's just going back to 24. So there's like a barometer change or something it's compensating for. It's not just a descent like previously. Yeah, it's going to stick. Yeah. Got the wind blowing there from the back.
Ready for descent procedure.
Thank you, Linda. I am ready.
Go for traffic, KLM 957, lining up runway 16 and take off.
All good in you, Stafford? All good, man.
Those clouds are pretty good, eh, in X-plane standard, eh? You're flying xEnviro now, eh?
Yes. Yeah, I'm flying xEnviro.
Can you do a shift 4?
I'll do it now. I'm just typing to Zibo quickly.
Oh, okay.
How's that?
Yeah, nice. You got clouds above you?
Yeah.
If you watch my stream, the clouds above me are a bit heavier.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Look at those clouds, eh? They're pretty nice as well, huh?
Yeah, not bad. Stafford, if you need to do a bug report or something, go put it on the Level Up Discord server. There's nothing I can do for you, eh? My involvement with the Level Up product is not entirely on the same level as with Zibo. I don't really have a lot of clout there. I mean, I'm one of the testers and I'm in the thick of things, but I don't make decisions and I don't fix the thing there. It's got totally out of my hands. So you need to report to Level Up on their Discord and then let them fix it or send it back to us on Zibo side. There's a guy on my way landing the wrong runway. Let me get him up screen here. Who's that? Shame. That's a funny one. 2 green navigation lights. Oops, I never even picked up on that. See, I don't go and sit outside and check it. I literally just fly it.
He's registered in 2020, Nico. That guy.
Is it?
Yeah, should know how it works, huh?
Yeah, you never
Push to talk. Good morning.
He took
know.
off.
Hello?
Good morning.
He's not landing on that. He just took off, Nico.
According to what I saw, he was coming in over the sea.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
but
teardrop.
that's he's a
He's
teardrop.
teardrop.
He went
Yeah,
up.
I'm
It's a teardrop coming out of that.
Okay.
I thought so too. Yeah.
Weird.
Well, we did a teardrop takeoff, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah, we also came back on the runway. No, you can't, Dominic. The two don't work together. xEnviro is completely independent. Active Sky is completely independent. They're going to fight with each other like hell. You're going to have so much problems. It's not even funny. Don't ever try and run to. Even the real weather in X-Plane, it has to be switched off. Otherwise, you can't use any of these add-ons. xEnviro literally replaces the whole atmosphere, the clouds, the atmosphere, the colors, everything is changed. The whole weather system is replaced. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah, I hate peace. Fight, fight, come. When we were kids, we used to taunt each other at school when there's a fight. Say, yeah, we hate peace. Fight, fight. Yeah, crazy Afrikaners.
No, I think it's everywhere the same.
Is it? Okay. Of course, Dominic, yes. Yeah, you have to. Dominic, xEnviro in my book is by far the most advanced, most accurate weather that you get. Okay, unfortunately, it's very heavy on resources. Okay, so you can't use it on a potato PC. You've got to have a good PC to run it, and obviously you can't run it on a Mac or Linux. It has to be on a PC. So it's got that kind of drawback. But I mean, xEnviro is by far the most accurate, most stable, better option of everyone. My biggest gripe with Explain Real Weather is you can't trust it. You don't know when it's updated or not, and that is why we use this little thing from Antonio, because in here I can actually see if the Explain Real Weather is correct or not just by checking the date and the time. And you can clearly see it's too hell and gone way behind. Now, obviously, it's disabled, but when I fly with X-Plane Real Weather, I always use this one as the accurate one, and this one is like in the sim, so I need to match what this one says, but I know that's the truth. You understand? And a lot of people don't seem to understand that you can't use the one system inside of another system and all these kind of things, you know. When you're in the X-Plane simulator, that's a world on its own. You have to use the weather that's in that world. And the X-Plane Real Weather, when it lags behind and you're flying online and the ATC gives you a QNH of 0998 or 1002 and your bloody X-Plane is not set up or seeing the same weather, especially when you fly RNAV, it's going to be either too high or too low, depending on what weather you have, and you're never going to be able to enjoy flying the Zibo because the Zibo is dependent on what the actual weather is. It's not dependent on Flight Radar 24, Heathrow's real world weather, or NOAA, or any of these. It looks at what's in the sim. You know, so it causes a hell of a confusion when X-Plane decides that it gives you weather that's 2 days old, you know, or an hour old. Because if the QNH is wrong, RNAV's going to be wrong. Yeah, and I tell you what, now with all the new features that's been placed in this version, the lightning is now in, new snow particle effect is in, the bloom of the lights of the cities at night is in, newer clouds, and there's more new clouds coming in the next update. This xEnviro is shaping up to really, really be something awesome.
Morning, Nico.
Morning, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Morning, Aaron.
Hello.
Good morning, Christian.
And guys, just as a matter of interest, xEnviro is on special. It's less than $50 right now, compared to like 70 or 80 what the normal price is. They've discounted it yesterday, and they said they want to make it more accessible to everyone. So there you go. If you're still interested, if you have a PC, don't buy it if you're on Mac and Linux. But if you're on a PC, you know, it's almost as cheap as Active Sky now. Almost, yeah. I'm not sure what Active Sky is. I think Active Sky might be like $10 cheaper, you know, still. But Active Sky doesn't do what xEnviro does. Christian?
Yes.
I just saw your message now, but I see you are with us. There's no difference in permissions. The only thing that's different in this room is you need push to talk. That's all. I'm glad you came in. I don't know what happened, but there's nothing preventing you really from joining. You don't have to buy xEnviro again, Steve. If you bought it once, you own it. Then all you do is you download the xEnviro and you activate it. If you had hardware changes, your activation won't go through, and then all you do is you go and contact support, explain to them that you need a reactivation, and then they will reactivate it for you. But you don't buy xEnviro twice, you buy it once. That's it. Thank you, Alex. Morning, Reggie.
Good morning, Nico. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
just realized I can use ILS here. Can you believe it? And I was looking at the wrong chart.
Yeah, on
Talking
final.
too much. I'm not on final yet.
No, but it's ILS X-ray on final.
Yeah. It's fixed.
Flight level 100.
Glad I actually double
Landing
checked it
light
now.
switches on.
Excellent, Steve. Yeah, excellent. Good question. I'm sure somebody will pick up on it. Good morning. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. Right, okay, so this changes a couple of things. Let me see, 393. It's fine. This is interesting. Morning, Amar. Merry Christmas. Yeah, but 2020 is a different sim. If you want it to work in X-Plane, you need to buy the X-Plane version. So that's another tip. You can't do cross-platform upgrades. It has to be in the same sim. So if you bought in 11, it will work in X-Plane 12. If you bought in 2020, it should work in 2024 once that is released. I don't think you're going to get a refund on that one, Dominic. It's two different sims, two different platforms.
I'm just going to pop upstairs to chat. I'll catch you in a bit.
Okay.
Have there been any development to the updates as far as the issues that were prevalent in version 6, Nico?
Sorry, say again, you've got an update. Did you fix something, find something?
I said, were they able to replicate the engine problems we had in version 6?
Okay, so you know how to replicate it now?
No, I'm saying, have there been ways to replicate it?
No.
Okay.
Gilbert, I'm very happy with it. I mean, I don't have any bugs. I know that there are features missing. Okay, and the guys are giving a discount now so that they can catch up with the features. But I don't have any bugs yet. Okay, if you have it for X-Plane 11 and you bought it in the year 2020, you might get away with a refund, but that's going to be at their discretion, Dominic. Look at that ILS jumping. You need to turn to it to get stable. There we go. Yes, it's BAP. Perfect. This is one heck of a long turn it takes you out, eh? 27 nautical miles when you from the runway when you turn.
That's a long way, yeah.
Jet power, no, this is Zibomod. I did a test flight to recreate last night's problem, and the Zibo has also got the problem, which means it's a code issue. So I've notified Zibo that he can fix it for us.
I'll have to watch your stream, but what was the issue, Nico?
Some brief gave us a initial cruise altitude, or in this case there was no step climb. It was at 180, flight level 180, but it's very low. I mean, I wanted to go to 240, so what I did was I went to the MCP, set it up to 240, set the overhead, and then I pressed the altitude intervent button as I should. And then what happens is the aircraft starts to climb. It either reaches 240 or it stops just before, like 500 foot before, and then it starts a descent immediately, just uncommanded descent. And then you have to physically switch off command A, auto throttle, cycle the flight directors, then go back, set up the whole MCP again, go back to autopilot, then it works. No problem.
Yeah, I had something with that case from version 8 where I was climbing out and VNAV climb just wasn't working as intended. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, so when Zibo's back wherever he is, I don't know where he is, must be honest. He's probably, he's either working or he's on holiday, but he didn't say. So when he's back, he can fix it. He's got the reports now. And that problem that Flight Actism picked up a day or two ago as well needs to be addressed.
Right.
Approaching transition.
Yeah, it would be cool if he can be on holiday, I'm sure.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
I'm actually on the ILS. I'm high for the VNAV, but I'm on the ILS glide slope.
Thousand to level off.
Radio altimeter.
Flaps 1 set.
Right, getting closer. Bari traffic Skymatix 001 on finals for runway 07.
Safe landing.
Thank you.
You're going to have some fun taxiing.
This is Bari, Dominic. LIBD. I have absolutely no idea. It says so. It depicts it. I don't know. One of the things that xEnviro does is it's got like memory. It remembers if there was, and then it will gradually dissolve.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch altitude set.
Jimmy, that's a good question. No idea.
Approaching. Ready for landing checklist. 500. Clear to land runway 07.
Yeah, I see. I see, Krista.
400. 300.
This wind is lively from the back. Yeah, it's kicking me a bit.
Decision height.
Sure, I've got to fly this thing. This is not a free landing. Got to work for it.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
We don't like rails, Mika.
Sorry, I can't hear.
We don't like rails.
No, we don't like rails. You're right. But this was fun. This was really kicking my ass. But I had to find my feet in the air there and actually start maneuvering this thing.
Good. That's what we want. Be interesting to see how you get on with taxiing.
60 knots.
Scotsman, what setting are you referring to there?
Great land.
I must be honest, I don't play with those settings really. I'll have to check now. A Bari traffic Skymatix 001, runway vacated. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Uncle John, I think you're transmitting.
Settings. Seasonal changes. I'm looking for it.
After landing procedure
Oh, there
complete.
is seasonal changes. Okay, got it, got it. I have no idea what that is. I have to ask Andre.
Bari traffic, Lamont 1, inbound.
Okay, well, this is now messed up all my
Flaps
sliders.
up and set.
Anyway, I'll have to ask him what on earth that is. Yeah, I hear you. I can sense some of it, but I'm going to ask him exactly what it is. He explains it a little bit to me. Daniel sent me a message about his scenery, because this is his scenery we're using here from the gateway. Let's see what he said again. I think there was something. Oh, yes, no. He said, thank you for using the scenery and mentioning it. Cool. Thank you, Antonio, for making the scenery for us. So, guys, if you want this version of Bari, this is the latest one at the gateway. So just go grab it from the Explain gateway. Oh, there the guys are coming in.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Yeah, we're just gonna park right here. Here's Dave. Welcome, Dave.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
Yeah, she's not bad. Linda's actually, I miss her when she's not here, man. She's filled the gap that I didn't know I needed to be filled at some point, and now I can't fly without it.
Bari traffic coming, 459, clear the runway 07.
And I have to speak to Andre about this. Get my mind right around it, Scotsman. I'll report back. Yes, Mark, when Magnus was on stream with us last night, he announced it, yeah, for me to announce to you guys. Scotsman, it actually does. I did see it takes it away completely, but I don't want it to take it away completely.
Bari traffic channel 121, runway gate.
Swimming club, it's the old story, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know. We use the simulator for different reasons. You know, not all of us use it for the same reasons, and therefore our requirements are different.
Bari traffic, Skymatix 052, established ILS 07, 10 mile final.
The big difference, Christer, is explain is FAA, CAA, and all the other acronyms certifiable, whereas 2020 or 2024 is not even close to being certified. They can't use it for real-world training. Whereas if you just buy the appropriate license for X-Plane, you can use it for real-world simulators, real-world training, and you can put it in your logbook.
albeit with the appropriate limitations.
Of course, but even with all that in mind, you can do it with X-Plan, you can't do it with a Microsoft license.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right, good night, gents.
Bit of a crab there, eh?
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Huh.
Mm. It's going to take probably another 10 minutes to get the other guys on the ground. I'm going to hang around. I've got nothing better to do. But guys on stream, feel free to leave if you have got something else to do. We've got 2 more pilots that need to come in, so I'm not sure if I can actually see them from here. Somewhere,
Almost turning to final.
yeah. Somewhere, yeah. Pick up on somebody at some point in time. There we go. That's Peter. And then Reggie needs to turn downwind now.
Right, I'm back. I'm on the downwind leg.
Got my
Nico.
eye on the web eye. Yes.
What is that white stuff there?
White stuff.
Yeah, the white stuff left and right from the runway.
It's not drugs, I promise you. It's snow.
9.5 degrees there.
Okay. Yeah, I want to speak to Andre about it. I'll get behind it. Scotsman was giving me some tips. There's a slider I can set to take it away and all those things. But, I mean, the whole idea is for this thing to run automatically, you know, to do its thing. But I don't know why. But then,
There, that one.
yeah.
Something happened there.
Yeah, and then it's gone. See.
What is that? Season nut.
Seasonal changes.
Okay.
So I've never ever used the slider. xEnviro has always given me snow when I needed snow and not snow when I didn't need snow. So there's obviously a change in this new thing that I need to understand still to learn.
Because that's the better color. It's a bit yellowish grass.
Yeah, it's winter.
Yeah.
Morning, George. No worries. You can watch the video later. We're just waiting for the last two guys to come and land now. I promise you, they have seasons right down to Antarctica even. Thank you for subscribing, Dave. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, but that's a narrow band of excruciating heat. George, we've heard of it a few times, but we haven't been able to figure out why. Which version of what, Dominic? What are you talking about? The xEnviro is the latest version. 1.34. Nah, don't worry, Dave. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sasso is a star when he comes around. You know, real world's keeping him very busy. But he's really been great for me and as Skymatix and Zibo's, you know, the Zibo team pilot, and he's done so much for the Zibomod, it's not even funny, eh? Hello, Vaughan, morning.
Traffic to KLM 957, fully established island 107.
I think your fellow Scots will not appreciate that, Scotsman. Can you imagine they wake up tomorrow morning and it's 48 degrees in the shade? They're gonna hate you for that. Alex, you're gonna have to rush out with a hat on to go and buy sunscreen. You know, do you realize that? You know, it's going to be a freak show in the morning when everybody rushes to the supermarket or the chemist to go and get sunscreen. You guys even have sunscreen in the shops. Can you buy it over the counter? Ah, yeah, you see. Now we use factor 50 already because the 40 just burns through it, man. Yeah, you must get the ones that doesn't have benzene in it because the benzene causes all kinds of other health issues. You don't want benzene to go into your skin. So when you buy it, you must make sure no benzene. Then it's okay. It's reasonably safe. But some of these big brands, I don't know who gave them the idea that that's a good idea, but hey, we've learned which ones can work and which one doesn't.
I need something with a water repellent in lately where I live.
Yeah. Exactly, Alex. Well, Mark, we had a heat wave for a couple of days, probably a week or more. Then we had 2-3 days of just rain and cold, where I literally had to go and pack out some of my winter clothes again. And today is the first day that it's kind of mild. It's somewhere in the middle, but I can feel the heat's coming already again. Ooh, there's a train. Look, there's a train. And there's Reggie coming into view as well. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Welcome, Peter. That wind is a bit much, eh? That wind rocks your world a bit.
Sorry, George.
He's going to the pub. He's
No,
coming
for
back.
one reason, when I'm landed, he's going left, and I can't correct it.
Yeah, when you land, you've got to turn your ailerons into the wind and kick with the other rudder on the other side. That's the only way you're going to rectify that, because that wind is heavy. That wind was heavy. That tail plane of yours is large.
Yeah, it pick up a lot of wind.
Oh yes, it will push you. Yeah, we've always had the story about the pub. I mean, I've been to the pub a couple of times. Eh?
First time I went to the pub, that's years ago, of course, Nico. I went in upside down instead of going out upside down.
I remember. I remember your landing there. That was at
That
Leeds.
was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was. Mine was at Vegas. Nice. I just couldn't stop. I just went downhill. Almost ended up in the sea at the end. It was heavy.
Yeah.
But I've had others as well, but that was the most memorable one.
Yeah, mine was famous as well. From that time on, everybody looked at my landings. So they got better, didn't they?
Yeah.
I had a twister on my joystick to actuate that rudder. That was not so successful.
Not your fault, Your Honor.
I have to practice that with crosswind.
Yeah. Yeah, or recalibrate your rudder. That could also be an item.
Your technique is very important, first of all, and yeah, you have to have everything set up proper. But I think that's done, Owen. I think it's just technique.
I think it was using the rudder the wrong way. I really have to train that.
Or set up mirrored. That's what it looked like, anyway.
Sorry, what's that?
Set up mirrored. That's what it looked. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, maybe I got to double check that one. Yeah.
Yeah, when you push your rudder, your pedal on your right side, your rudder should go right. I've seen situations where it was the other way around.
You must just check it. But Owen, I remember when I started streaming, I was watching all of these big famous names streaming the flight sim as well. And they always had these perfect landings. And then one day I spoke to one of them. And he said to me, the only way he can do that is by switching the weather off. So he flies in zero weather. Then he can land.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, you little beep, 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 you know?
That's cheating.
Yeah, you cheat everybody. Everybody's sitting there, oh, this guy is such a good pilot. But he switches the weather off. Anybody can land like that.
Good idea.
But then they need to see those streams of Neil, eh?
Yeah.
The Flying Scotsman, eh? He lands it proper. You see the crab. You see the way he corrects it, huh?
Absolutely.
Did you hear that, Neil?
Yeah. He called the guy a lightweight. Yeah, it was amazing, you know. As I entered into this whole world of streaming and all, you started listening to these guys, and then you figure out, oh man. So that's why
everybody should go and watch those streams of the Flying Scotsman. He always finds the baddest weather, the worst weather there is, and tries to land. Well, he manages it, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we're going to do from now on as well, Nico.
Okay. Exactly, Mark. Yeah, no. Me neither. From the beginning, I said to everybody, I'm keeping it real. If I make a fool of myself, we all laugh together. And then we coined that phrase between us guys here. We laugh we laugh with each other, not at each other. And that really broke the ice for everybody. I think to keep it real, we're just real guys, you know, and it makes it easier to be relatable for strangers to come and join us. Whereas if you you know, keep up a ruse like that, at some point in time the bubble's gonna burst, you know. Good morning, Stephen. Merry Christmas to you too.
Nice crab there, Reggie.
Mm.
I was glad it was a wet runway.
Reggie's got this.
On a dry runway, I would have been too late with the correction.
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Nice
Very
one.
nice, Reggie. Yeah, very good one.
Very nice. Yeah, he's practiced a bit.
Yeah, you could say so, huh?
Yeah.
Was a good one, Reggie.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Impressive.
Look at the guy standing there. I didn't realize we were 6 guys flying. Thank you everybody for watching. It was a pleasure doing this test flight and having company with me. Thank you everybody for flying with. And I'll probably do another stream later on in the day. I haven't got much else to do except for just family matters and just resting. This is my first day of holiday, so I have to adjust a little bit, you know, from being very busy to not busy. So I'll try and make a plan later on. If family allows, we'll stream again. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll probably say that later again as well, but take it now as well. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.
Cheers and Merry Christmas to you all. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Likewise.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.